everybody's afraid. Even the citizens are afraid, talking of investors. So it's a thing that everybody would be serious with. That is why even on the altar, I always beg the people. Because as I said before, religious leaders have a lot of role to play. Because everybody in this country believes in one religion. And if all the religious leader is hammering on it, we will help the government to make sure that we have a secured environment. I used to go to prison visitations. Some people are locked up in some prisons that 5, 6, 7 years, they have not even go to court. So for such cases, that is one of the reasons why we established this Zion Lego team to help. We are going to move to different prisons, getting people there.
He condemned the unethical practices in some parts of the country where the remains of some departed souls are deposited at the shrines where they are openly displayed.
We want to find out what right do they have to keep a dead body in their shrine and showing it to people.
He called on the authorities concerned to check this behavior to allow the departed souls rest in peace.
Ebuka, I hope this Zion Lego team was established to fight for the poor. I hope it was established for the common man. I hope it was established to fight for the rights of the masses and not to trample upon the rights of the masses. I hope this Lego team is for Umo Benye. I hope. Because if this Lego team is for bloggers, no ga woko boy, or ga woko fum. If this Lego team is for kicking against the rights of those who are speaking up, the youths who are telling you that what you are doing is wrong, then no ga woko. Because I'm a one with our own Lego team. Lego team versus Lego team equals to justice. Justice must be found. Okay? But if it is geared towards fighting for the poor, I think it's a good one. It's a good one. Not trample on the poor. Okay? Not trample on people's rights. All over the world, if anybody tries to shut people up, their fundamental human rights, for example, the right to speak, the right to speech, lawyers from everywhere, human rights activists will come. But in this part of the world, we support those who have money. We support our leaders, our political and religious leaders, to shut people up. You ride on Papa, go Daddy, ride on Papa. You support them. Your Excellency, Gawaniru, you support them to trample on your fellow poor people. I will not support that. Okay? Now, is a legal team the most important thing we need from you and other men of God? No. The most important thing we need is for you to tell the youth, the young people in your church or your ministry to go to work. They should stop there listening to you, listening to stories that never happened, listening to Mount Jerusalem, listening to story of transfiguration, listening to story of heaven and hell and purgatory, sitting down listening to stories where Jesus walked on the water, where Jesus healed the sick, where Jesus raised the dead, whether he fed 5,000 people or he made mad people to regain their sanity. It is not our business. You need to tell people to go to work, because that same prison you don't want people to go to, you are still the one putting them into prison. How? Because when you sit people down and tell them stories and tell them to calm down that Jesus is there, when you sit people down and tell them not to go and hustle, that the Lord will supply all their needs according to his riches in glory, they will be poor and they will go and steal. They will go into crime. They will go into fraud. They will go into prostitution, and the police will arrest them and put them into prison. So a legal team is not what we need right now. We need you not to free those in prison for now, but free those in your prison. Indi Jeji, Ewerendi Jeji, Ewerendi Kerabu. We need you to release them. We need you to release them from bondage, so that they will go and walk, so that they will go and fight for themselves, so that they'll stop waiting for a spirit in Jerusalem to come down and fight for them. And when the spirit cannot fight for them, when they are so hungry, they now go and steal and go to prison. I'm not saying you're not doing a good work. That is a good work. But first things first. And I go A before B. You must first of all count 1 before 2. You don't jump the hurdle. You do not. Okay? So please, a Lego team is not what we need from you right now. What is not bad, but the most important thing we need from you is to sensitize the people, is to tell them their words, is to tell them to read their books, is to tell the millions of youths in your church, your ministry, to go and learn a skill. They should go and learn Akonu. With the Akonu, they can find jobs for themselves. Since you want to help the government with skill acquisition. Let the youths be able to fend for themselves and take care of their family. Okay? That is most important. Now, feeding the masses, helping the community, helping the nation. Now, as for the display of people's dead bodies by people in the shrine, I condemn that totally. But I want you to do something. I want you to first of all tackle the very fact that people eat people's money. People dupe people. People ego friends, people go into business deals and they get duped and they get cheated upon. Can you address that, please? So that people will stop eating people's money. So that there will be nobody more Arosiga Kubu in the first place. So that there will be nobody age display Niwabara. Religion supports or improves or makes our people to be greedy. All religion are causing here. When you teach the people that God will bless them, that the God of Zion will supply all their needs. My God, my God, my God. When you tell the people that they are sons and daughters of Zion, when you sing to the people, Abraham, blessings are mine. I am blessed in the morning, I am blessed in the evening. Abraham, blessings are mine. You are promoting greed, okay? When you teach the people to sing, it shall be permanent, it shall be permanent. What the Lord has done for me, it shall be permanent, permanent. What the Lord has done for you, what of your neighbor? Do you mean the Lord will only save you? The Lord will only take care of you and allow your neighbor to die of hunger? Because on church because on a ministry, because on believe in Jesus Christ. Do you mean that you enter a vehicle and after maybe an accident, if the vehicle hits an accident, are you trying to say that only your members should survive and others should buy? And your members will not come to church, your ministry, and give thanksgiving, the God of Zion. Zion, and no. You are promoting greed. You are promoting people to be selfish. You are making people to dupe people. When you gather people in church and tell them that more judging, when you tell them that their business is not moving forward because anything may have deliverance. When you tell them that you need to pray for them, they need to sow seed or pay tithes, they need you to anoint them for their business to move. They are promoting greed. Why not tell them to be in their shops? Run a shop or give me business. You do not need to go outside. You do not need to lock it up and go for night vigil. You are the one promoting this. So address that. Okay? Address that. Ibu Maduna Shrine and all that, those things are the consequence of the actions. They are not the real action. The real action is irregondemadu, eating people's money. And what caused the action is religion. Really, irreligious countries do not have that. They do not have people eating other people's money. So address that, please. Address that. Let's take it up from there. Let's take it up from there. What we need from you as somebody who has a voice, someone who has a platform, is for you to enlighten the people. What we need as a people is inside us. That's what we need. I'm not asking you not to make lawyers go and fight for people who are in prison, who are illegally arrested and all that. That's a good one. But fight the problem from the scratch. Fight the problem from the scratch. Don't rub the surface. Go deep, go deep, go deep. Okay? You cannot rob Peter to pay Paul. You can't gather people in a hall and keep preaching to them. Come on. Do you know what time is? Time na money, yeah. Time na money. Time eats money all over the world. You cannot spend 1 hour in church. No, you go to work, even on Sundays. So ask the young people, the thousands of young people in your church, ask them to go to work. Go to work so that there'll be less crime in the society. The reason why there's crime in the society is because of poverty in the land. Okay? Developed societies have lesser crimes. Societies where people are living comfortably, where people have the basic needs of life, they have lesser crimes. But societies where people are poor, they have more crimes. So fight that first, so that the people will go and fend for themselves, so that you will not have anybody to bring out from prison. Okay? Please, please. That's what we need now. Okay? Please, please, please. Fight for the people. Okay?